Hi, I'm Olivia, and today's happy nugget comes from Gloria Estefan, the American singer, songwriter, and entrepreneur. Gloria Estefan has won 7 Grammys and sold over 100 million records worldwide. In her music, rhythm is key, connecting to that universal desire we have to move our bodies. Dancing can break cultural boundaries, no matter where you are or what language you speak. If you can dance, if you can enjoy yourself, you can connect to other people. And that's at the heart of Gloria Estefan's music. But in spite of her success with upbeat dance music, she doesn't lock herself into a genre. My favorite Gloria Estefan songs are incredible, heartfelt ballads, like Con los años que me quedan, Si voy a perderte, No te olvidaré, and Cómo duele perderte. Gloria Estefan was born Gloria Fajardo in 1957 in Havana, Cuba. As a baby, her family fled Cuba when the communist dictator Fidel Castro rose to power. Her father had been a police officer with the government and was later recruited to participate in the failed Bay of Pigs invasion to overthrow the communist dictator. Gloria's father was a political prisoner in Cuba for 2 years before being released in an exchange and allowed to return to the United States and to his family. He became an American citizen, joined the U.S. military, and fought in the Vietnam War. Like many Vietnam veterans, Gloria's father suffered poisoning from the herbicide Agent Orange and later developed multiple sclerosis. When her father deployed to Vietnam, Gloria would send him tapes with her music, and he would tell her that she would be a star. When Gloria graduated high school, she met Emilio Estefan, who was also a Cuban immigrant. It wasn't long before he asked her to join his band, the Miami Latin Boys. Gloria was pursuing a college education, joining the band for fun, but slowly the music grew, and Gloria and Emilio fell in love. In 1978, they got married. In 1980, the Miami Latin Boys became the Miami Sound Machine, and they recorded their first Spanish-language album. In 1984 and 1985, their singles, Dr. Beat and Conga, exploded on the worldwide charts, launching Gloria Estefan's solo career. The 80s saw her release hit after hit, as well as perform to sold-out audiences throughout the world. In an interview in 2017, speaking of her childhood, Gloria Estefan said, "It was incredibly tough when my dad got sick. We all had to help my mom due to my dad's illness. When I turned 14, we were able to afford a nurse for him until 3 in the afternoon when I came home from school. And from then on, I was pretty much in charge of taking care of him and my younger sister. My mom was working full-time and then going to university to get her teaching credentials revalidated. And she was worried that she wasn't going to be able to put my sister and me through school. She worked so hard. I knew that it was my goal to help Mom take care of everything. What saved me through this time was music. I would lock myself in my room and sing in order to cry. Tears would stream down my face, and I would get all my angst and emotions out because I wanted to be strong for my mom. Music, other people's music, really got me through this period. Music has always been incredibly healing in my life." In 1990, Gloria Estefan suffered a catastrophic accident when her tour bus was rammed by a semi-truck. She was told she would probably never walk again, much less get back on stage or have another baby. Gloria Estefan's will to regain her life, her tenacity, the love of her family, friends, and millions of fans who prayed for her and offered their support, helped her to get through one of the hardest periods of her life. Gloria Estefan got back on stage to do what she was meant to do, sing and entertain, in less than a year. In 1991, with the help and inspiration of her husband, she released the album Into the Light. In 1993, she released Mi Tierra, a beautiful tribute to Cuban music. In 1995, she was the first person to sing a song in Spanish at the Grammy Awards. In 1996, she sang at the Olympic Games. In 1998, she performed at the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2001, she and Emilio Estefan were the first Hispanics to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And she hasn't stopped since. Gloria Estefan understands that life can be over in an instant, that each moment must be treasured. Long before she became an international star, Gloria's grandmother told her that she wouldn't be happy unless she shared her voice with the world. In an interview in 2017, speaking of her 1985 hit, Conga, Gloria Estefan said, "We were on promotion for Dr. Beat and were inspired by this Dutch audience in a club. We were out of material in English, but they were saying, 'We want more, we want more.' Emilio took out his accordion and said, 'I'm going to play that medley of Cuban congas that we play at the end of the gigs.' I said, 'But they don't speak Spanish.' He said, 'They don't speak English either, so what's the difference?' So we played the song, and they went crazy. Standing in an alley at 3 a.m, I told my drummer that we needed to write a song based on that rhythm, the legitimate percussion of conga. We returned to Miami, and before we recorded the song, we started playing it live. People would flock to the dance floor as if they were hearing a hit. So we very much believed that we could make it happen. The tough part was convincing the record company and the radio to actually play it, because they would say, 'It's too American for the Latins, and it's too Latin for the Americans,' and we would say, 'That's exactly who we are, and we want to stick by our sound. We want to be successful and who we are.' And sure enough, we were right. We just had to stick to our guns." The United States is a country where you can walk your own path, where you can cherish the freedom that has been so hard earned, where you can be anything you want to be, where you can give back and change the world. The American dream is what you make of it. Never give up your dreams, and if you have, reclaim them. Only you can be in charge of your identity and the dignity and joy with which you live your life. And maybe you'll find the more you share who you are, the more everyone around you will be inspired to be who they are. And that's today's Happy Nugget. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe. As always, I link below the video anything I recommend. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. See you next time.